as an organization globally, we are commemorating 50 years. In Zimbabwe, we have been here for almost 4 decades. And therefore, we really have a long history, a long story to tell over those 4 decades. As UNDP, we are best known for capacity development work, helping governments in their policy formulation and implementation. We do a lot of institutional capacity building, as well as from time to time we do have what we call downstream activities, where we engage with communities on various pilot initiatives, trying to test some of the policies that have been approved by government. So just to give you an overall picture of what is UNDP's focus, and especially at this particular point in time, there are 3 pillars. We are looking at the first pillar, inclusive growth and sustainable livelihoods. And here, obviously, some of the areas include supporting government in the formulation and implementation and advocacy around pro-poor policies. All the work around SDGs fit into this pillar. We supported the establishment of 30 savings and credit cooperatives, working obviously through the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprise. And here I should say that in our work with the SMEs, we collaborate with other UN organizations. For example, ILO is quite active in providing advisory skills to some of these business ventures that are undertaken at the local level. The second pillar of UNDP's work is democratic governance, and here we are looking at justice, protection of human rights, and legal reform. And many of you will be familiar, for example, with the work that we supported during the constitution-making process. That whole process, UNDP supported the Parliamentary Select Committee that was leading this process, including managing basket funding that supported the funding of this process, technical assistance, and so on. UNDP, together with other UN agencies, I know UNICEF too, we've been supporting the Legal Aid Directorate to strengthen its capacity to be able to help those people who cannot afford legal services, because obviously lawyers' fees are normally expensive and out of reach for many Zimbabweans. In addition, we've also helped in trying to decentralize legal aid access to other areas so that at least communities are able to get this kind of services, and also undertaken remand prison visits. And then on the climate change and resilience, this is extremely important for the country, and especially now that we're experiencing the El Nino-induced drought. Obviously, we have to look up at the immediate concerns, the humanitarian needs as of now, but also the long term. And this is where climate adaptation becomes extremely important. All the issues around disaster risk reduction and building resilience of communities. And we have worked with government, for example, in installing other types of energy sources, such as the biogas digestion at the Harare Central Remand Prison, and also in schools, for example, the Sandringham School, which uses biogas for cooking. So at the policy level, what we do, we've helped the Ministry of Energy in coming up with this renewable energy policy, as well as from a climate mitigation perspective. We've also supported the Ministry of Environment, Water and Climate in coming up with climate response strategy and renewable energy. All the policies we do, the capacity building that we do, our aim is to try and ensure that ultimately it impacts on or benefits people on the ground. Ultimately, this is what UNDP is all about.